Welcome back. Oh boy, Sean, we just completed a mission,
Mission objectives complete.
and we can get on our JPEG, right?
Look at that skybox. Oh my god,
Wow.
that's making me sick.
Jeez,
So that bit on the far left there, the bottom left brown.
bottom brown. Oh, that looks
the
like
left.
ET.
I was thinking it looks like those dudes with the the bendy neck heads. You know
Oh,
what
the
I'm
guys
talking about
that
from Star
are
Wars?
in Knights of the Old Republic that go. "Gunga jingo, gunga jigo,
Maybe.
gunga." Yeah, I think that's them. They have like hammerhead heads. You know?
Yeah. That's what that looks like to me.
That
To the
looks
point where I was
uh,
like, "Is that what that is?" And I was like, "No, it's just bits of mechanics." The clouds.
the clouds right there. They look like Yoda if he suffered like a disfiguring accident to his face.
Okay,
Oh,
show me,
I
show
see
me,
it.
show me, show me.
I see it.
See the ear right there?
Yep,
Yep.
and the eyes right there.
The eye and then the mouth, and it's like you got fucking
There's the other
split.
eye right there.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
I see it.
It's
It's like
deformed.
Mufasa in the sky.
Yeah.
All right, boys.
Yep.
We're on to question 8 of the trivia.
Okay.
You guys are doing okay. I think you missed one. Who served as Jabba the Hutt's chief of staff? Bib
Oh, it's
Fortuna,
Bib Fortuna,
Newt
yeah.
Gunray,
One of the
Maz
best names.
Kanata, Sarlacc.
It's one of the best names in Star Wars. Fucking Bib Fortuna, dude.
One of the best names in reality is
Just period. Just period. Bib Fortuna. It's up there with Kit Fisto.
Mm-hmm.
or Bumbatunde. What's his name?
Bumblebee too.
Kiadi Mundi?
No, in the actor's real name. What's his name? Like Babatunde.
Oh, yeah. Babatunde.
Who?
Forget that guy. It was from one of the, I think one of the Reel-to-Reels, right?
Babatunde.
Yeah.
What was his first name? It was like something.
Babatunde.
Bumbatunde.
In
It's an
Star
actual
Wars?
actor's name. This is an actor's name.
No.
He's not in Star Wars. But look at this man's face. It looks like a rubber man. Yes, Bib Fortuna was a male Twi'lek who handled all of the day-to-day operations at Jabba's palace.
He was unsettling to me.
What do you think
Jabba
he
no
did?
bother.
Yeah,
What do you think he did?
yeah. What do you think he did? Day-to-day operations.
Pretty much everything, since Jabba's
Yeah.
fat ass couldn't be bothered.
I'm sure about 50% of his job was like wiping up slime on Jabba's lip.
And the other 50% was running
Boss,
the
you got a
entirety
meeting
of...
here. Let me just. There we go.
He probably also
criminal
ran
underworld?
the entirety of Jabba's operation.
It's the Dark Troopers.
And Jabba was just like, yeah,
Oh,
do
they're
this.
wearing
And he's
power
like, all right.
armor?
So that he does it.
There
From
was
Fallout?
3 phases of Dark Troopers. First phase, they were just battle droids. Second phase, they were power armor. Actually, there was 4 phases.
Basically Space Marines.
Third phase
Yeah,
was
it looked like it.
mixed together. So it was power armor, but if the pilot died,
Yeah.
then a droid AI would take over their armor and then basically like a walking corpse.
It's like a
in
puppet.
Yeah.
Space
And then Phase 0, which were in the Battlefront games, the original Battlefront games. Those guys were,
They did have those power.
they were like Spartans, like from Halo. They had like cybernetic upgrades and body mods and shit like that, but it was like done really shittily, and they were always in like constant pain.
Sounds about like the Empire.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You gonna hit us with more questions? dude?
Yeah. You ready? Approximately how many languages can C-3PO speak? 6 trillion, 6,000, 6 billion, 6 million.
6,000.
Wrong.
6 trillion.
Wrong.
6 billion.
6 billion.
No.
6 million.
6 million. C-3PO is fluent in over 6 million languages. Oh boy.
Oh, there he is, my boy.
Is that Admiral Akbar?
Yeah.
Skype call's not going through?
Hey guys. Well, that's just footage from the movie.
My FaceTime's fucking up.
Sorry guys, my Zoom needs to be updated. This quarantine's really fucking with everything.
For a second, I thought you were gonna smack the side of the TV.
Come on! It's a trap. Come on, we know.
I was just thinking of the other
Look at
day
this dude.
about how he just like smacked the side of a fucking computer monitor sometimes and shit back in the day, or TV.
TV.
That's one of my favorite gags in Parks and Rec. Where Andy's trying to fix the computer and he's like, "Don't worry, I do this all the time when my Xbox breaks or whatever." And he like blows into the monitor vents, and then he just slaps the monitor across the fucking room.
Okay. Number 10. In episode 5, no, 6, Return of the Jedi, the growls and the sounds of the Rancor in Jabba's palace were actually made by what animal? A wolverine, a pigeon, a dachshund, or a panther?
I think it was a dachshund.
Correct. Good one, Sean.
The thing that gives it away is when he's dying and he does the.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
it,
sad.
it just sounds like
That's
a dog.
why. That's why the
like,
Rancor dying was always sad to me.
Yeah.
Not
It
the
sounds
fat
like a
guy
fucking
going.
puppy. Oh, fuck that guy.
Malachi, I think that guy's name
Malachi.
was.
Mordecai, something
Yeah.
like that.
But yeah, it was a dead giveaway because that's the sound a dog makes when they're just like they've had enough and they just like flop down and go to sleep.
Yep.
Not dying. It's
Yeah,
just like the
tired. Look at this dude.
I want
Whoa, look at that guy's hair.
Crix Madine.
channels. I want channels. It's my office.
All right, boys.
Mon Mothma's eye was sticking off her face there. Her right eye was like
Good.
She's like, oh,
it was
sorry.
like a Picasso
Sorry,
painting.
dude.
She was
Pixels, how do
halfway
they
to
work?
Picasso.
Is that Jan?
Jan.
That's Jan Ors.
Jan Orso.
I like her little.
No.
I like
Jan
her.
Urso.
Her walkie-talkie
Yeah, straight up.
with the phone cord.
Walkus Talkus.
Jan Ors is way fucking cooler than Jen Urso.
Oh,
Jen
well, yeah.
Urso is just
She was there.
she was just there.
'Cause her
Jan
dad
Ors
was
is a
involved.
fucking super spy in the Star Wars universe. Like they
That's
haven't really
badass.
shown that in any of the movies or shows yet. There hasn't been any like super
No.
spies.
No, the only spy stuff that they did was in Attack of the Clones with the shapeshifter person. She was
Yeah.
kind of like
Yeah.
a spy.
She was a bounty hunter / assassin.
Yeah,
She
and like
wasn't-
the only spy stuff was like that part on Coruscant when like they both chase after them.
Yep.
And they're like, "Go about your business, Jedi's."
They do some of that shit.
Tell
in
you
Clone
what though,
Wars,
I
too.
wanted to see more of that like robot football game that was playing on
Yeah,
the
I
sports
remember
bar.
that.
Like I want to see what that game's all
What
about.
were those droids? I've never seen those droids. They're just for
They're
playing
sport bots, I guess.
sport bot.
Yeah.
Sport pad.
Sports sproids.
They went down.
Sproids.
They went to some.
They
like,
take sproids.
they did some recon work in the lower levels of Coruscant and Clone Wars also.
Yes, they did.
That's true.
They went back
I'm
there on
talking
this
like a
Crusade.
There's
dedicated
that
spy.
whole episode where they set up that assassination of Sheev, where Obi-Wan is disguised as that one bounty hunter.
Oh yeah,
Where he fakes his death.
That was some spy shit.
Yeah,
That's
and
pretty
then
cool.
him and Cad Bane and a couple other dudes
Are you ready for the next one?
are hired by Dooku to try and assassinate the Emperor.
Which
Or-
bounty hunter, Sean? I'm sure you'll get this.
Bosk.
one.
Ig-88.
Hold on. Which bounty hunter in The Empire Strikes Back
Zuckuss.
is wearing an old costume from Doctor Who episode?
Oh, that's boss.
Bosk. It is Bosk.
Yep. Doctor Who episode The 10th Planet to see a pilot dressed just like Bosk.
That's my boy. I love Bosk.
Okay.
They also gave him great character in Clone Wars also.
Yeah, they did. They made him a lot more than just like, I'm Boba Fett's bad guy.
Yep. I'm another dude
I'm
that also kills people for money.
What kind of trooper is introduced at the beginning of Rogue One?
Death Trooper.
Shadow,
Trooper.
Shock, Scout.
Death.
Correct.
Speaking of
We were
shadow
just
troopers,
talking about it.
though,
Yeah, Death Troopers served as Director Krennic's bodyguards. They wore black suits of body armor and specialized helmets with focal scramblers.
we're gonna get to see some shadow troopers once we get to Jedi.
Oh, how
Outcast.
awesome how this ties in.
Right?
In Return of the Jedi, Jabba refers to Han as his favorite what? Decoration, prisoner, knick-knack, scoundrel.
Decoration.
Knick-knack. Decoration. Yeah. Knick-knack's pretty much decoration.
Yeah, but
Right?
it's not a.
But it's very specific.
knick-knack is something. Tiny.
Knick-knacks are these little
Well, I guess
fucking...
Han is tiny compared to Jabba.
Knick-knacks and like tchotchkes are like the same thing, right?
Kind of the same as a paddywhack.
Move this man!
Then you give your dog
You
a
give the dog
bone.
the ball, yeah.
Jabba hangs the frozen smuggler on the wall of his palace and calls Han his favorite decoration.
Hey,
Don't read, please.
I'm not.
Don't read ahead,
I'm
please.
not. I
stop
can't.
cheating, Eric.
I was
See-
looking at the correct answer
Uh-huh,
thing.
uh-huh. The animators
Sure you
who
were.
brought the AT-AT Imperial Walkers to life in Episode 5 The Empire Strikes Back
Yep.
base their kind of movements on one kind of animal.
Chickens.
Stork, camel, elephant, giraffe.
Stork.
Storks. Are you saying AT-AT?
AT-AT.
AT-AT. Oh, what were the choices again?
Stork, camel, elephant, giraffe.
Camel.
Oh, we're talking big
Bird
boys.
versus camel. And
Yes,
no
camel.
one would.
Camel?
Camel.
Camel.
Wrong.
What?
Elephant.
Elephant, yes.
Oh.
I didn't know that was a
realism,
choice.
Oh, I said it. Stork, camel, elephant, giraffe.
Oh,
I guess I blurted shit out before I let you finish.
yeah, it's definitely elephant.
Yes.
The JonTron song poisoned your mind, Sean.
It did.
Okay.
I fucking love that song.
Yeah, that's good.
What is the first Star Wars film in which Yoda is completely computer generated?
Episode 2.
Attack of the Clones,
Yep.
Revenge of the Sith, Empire Strikes Back, Phantom Menace.
Attack the
Attack
Clones.
the Clones.
Correct.
He was a puppet in episode 1, and then CG after.
They redid him, yeah.
This
Okay.
puppet didn't look very good in episode 1.
No, it didn't. It didn't
The
look like
puppet?
Yoda.
No, it looked. They tried
It
to
didn't even
de-age
look like
it.
a younger Yoda. Like, it was just
Well,
like,
yeah,
it was
it's
a
just
new
the
puppet.
head looked a little different. His eyes were a different color.
his eyes were way bigger, too.
Yeah, it was weird.
I think he was a different puppet.
Well, it was a different
Yeah.
puppet. But,
Like they didn't want to de-age the old one, so
well, the old one was probably barely existing at this point.
maybe.
And the latex or whatever probably deteriorated.
All right, here's our last one before we finish this episode.
Okay.
Of whom did Jabba the Hutt say, "This bounty hunter is my kind of scum, fearless and inventive"? Boba Fett, Han Solo,
Leia.
Asajj Ventress, Princess Leia.
Leia.
Leia? No, that's
Yep.
Poe.
Yeah, no,
No.
that's correct.
It's when she shows up to save Han.
Oh,
she's in that-
Jabba. I thought
yeah.
you said
In
Vader.
Return of the Jedi, Leia infiltrates Jabba's palace on Tatooine disguised as a bounty hunter, with Chewbacca as her prisoner.
I really like that fucking costume, too.
Wasn't that cool?
That
Yeah,
was a cool costume.
Yatta.
It's almost as cool as
Rest.
Boba Fett.
Yeah,
Like, it's real close.
damn close. That Leia in the bounty hunter costume was like one of the best parts of Super Return of the Jedi. It's just so much fun to play as.
Oh, yeah, she did pretty good in that one.
Oh, yeah, she did pretty good.
I mean, I
She did
liked-
pretty good
Han
now.
sucked. I remember Han sucking in that. Leia
Oh.
actually did okay.
Han wasn't too bad, but like I don't know, it
Didn't he like always go like this?
yeah,
he
it
shot.
was like
Well, that's his pose, dude.
It's his pose, but
That's
like
his pose. If I
they're
could-
pandering with like, all right, his animation has to be like
Well, yeah.
his cover, like his album cover, like I shot first.
Yep.
I shot first.
I shot the Greedo.
But I did not shoot Max Rebo. Bam, 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 bam. Nice.
The
Look at that
hot
guy.
shot. Oh, there's another guy.
Oh,
What if they made a Dark Forces game nowadays, but with like the Doom Eternal mechanics?
That would be
That's-
pretty sweet.
just keeps it following the Doom line.
Yeah, because this is just like Doom.
Yeah.
And Duke Nukem and everything.
Duck Nukem, dude.
Duck Nuck.
I mean, this was basically it's just a straight up. I think they used the same engine that Doom used,
Believe it.
Yeah.
and the developers for this game also helped out a lot with Shadows of the Empire. So listen,
Oh.
Believe it. Ah, it's my boy.
it's a Dash Rendar hop.
And the health that
Yeah.
that carries over too. Did the same
Similar,
same
yeah.
makers do like the Jedi Outcast too? This one?
I believe so.
Oh,
So it was
it spooked me.
I think this first one might have been done in house
Okay.
at LucasArts, but Jedi Knight, or Dark Forces 2, Jedi Knight, and all the other ones were made by the same team. So
Okay.
So this came before Shadows, right?
this
Yes.
was like released a month or two before Shadows, I think.
Oh, okay.
But
So it's
they
not.
were
There's
developed around the same time. Ooh, I got a super.
I don't
chat.
have to feel too bad about being like, fuck, that's not Kyle Katarn, that's Dash Rendar.
Yeah.
That. Yeah, that shit. If it was like years before, then I'd be like, all right. But it's like a month before.
Nah, they just used a lot of the same sound effects in the games.
Oh yeah, Star Wars boxes.
All right.
There's Star Wars boxes in here, I assume.
The plasteel things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saw some in an episode of Clone Wars the other night.
Same
Like,
here.
yep.
Those black boxes.
The ones
blue
with the
ones.
lines, yeah. They got the lines with the circle in
The
the
circle,
middle.
the plasteel crate.
Yeah.
They have those in like they're all over
Everywhere. Shadows, they're everywhere.
shadows, yeah. You shoot those red ones and you get ammo and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll be back in the next one, and Sean will beat this, and we'll try to finish this trivia. There's a lot of pages of this trivia, so we'll be here for a while.
We'll be back in I don't know, next
know.
week.
Probably next week.
On the Star Wars special